Hi guys, Simon here, doing my part 2 of my BG1 build. Apparently this build is taking longer than expected. I've had to order some parts to make this build progress. What I did have to purchase that didn't come with the kit was these Yokomo steering bell cranks. Now, I borrowed these from a friend of mine, Ashley, great guy. He goes to MRC, someone Ash. So that's just to get the build going. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to mount the steering at all to anything. So this pretty much sits right here behind the bulkhead. Now, what I did, one other problem I did come with was the wipers actually touch the mount that sits behind the bulkhead, which holds the A-arms, the upper A-arms where you set the caster. I had a friend recommend that I need to get those wrap-up A-arms so that I can mount them onto each other using a brace rather than onto the bulkhead. So that's something I've got to look forward to buy. Yeah, and that's one thing I've got to worry about. Got the motor mount onto the chassis plate. 4 screws. Great looking motor mount like this. Usually the two wrap-up. No, my wrap-up one was 2 screws, but perhaps it gives it more strength with the 4 screws in there. Got the stiffening plate on. Sturdy little thing. It sort of makes the plate a little bit more rigid. If you look on my previous video, there was quite a bit of flex, but now I'm just pushing down on it. It doesn't flex at all, or it might flex a little bit, but it helps it a heap load. The thickness of this plate is actually a little bit thicker than the main chassis plate, which is cool. This is my battery mount. Cool little thing. Unscrew these screws and then pop your battery in, and then tighten it back up, and off you go. And that sits right behind the rear wheels, so I can either mount them on my rear arms or on my shock tower. So I think I've seen guys run it on their rear arms, which is pretty cool, for maximum traction around the corners. So yeah, this is where I'm at the moment. So give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see part 2 of how I go on the Kamikaze BG1. Thanks guys, signing off.